How are you, Pat?
I'm good. How are you, Jack?
I'm here with Pat Ford, a cross-country runner for Brewster, and he's just going to answer a couple questions before he makes his way off to States on Friday. So, Pat, prior to this weekend, have you ever run the course that you're going to run?
Yeah, I have. I ran it a bunch of times. Bowdoin Park is a pretty popular course for cross-country.
All right, do you like the course, or is it?
I do, because, I think I'm stronger on the hill, so I definitely like that course because it's pretty hilly.
All right, awesome. That's good to hear. Better chances for Pat. Pat, do you have any plans to, continue running in the future? Or
I think so, yeah. I definitely want to try to run in college, so yeah.
That's awesome. Do you have any specific colleges in mind that you're striving for?
No, not right now. Just kind of see who comes my way.
All right, best luck to you. It's a big year for you with running. And then lastly, do you have any strategies, you kind of use when you run a race, attack it?
Usually I run the second half of the race stronger, so I kind of like to go right behind the lead pack and then break away in the second half of the race.
All right. Well, that's it from Pat Ford. We wish him the best of luck in States this weekend. Represent Brewster well. Good luck,
I will.
Sir.
Thank you.
I am here with Mr. Berardo and Coach Scelia, the cross-country coach here at Brewster High School, and we just have a few questions about Pat Ford. So how has Pat Ford been as an athlete, throughout all the years you've coached him?
So Pat's been on our varsity cross-country team since 8th grade. He's been part of the program since 7th grade. He is a pleasure to coach. He's a tremendous worker and student of the sport. His work ethic is just tremendous. He's been training since June to achieve this goal of going to the state championships once again. He's excited to get back and and see how high he can place.
Mm-hmm. Is how often do you get to see an athlete and a runner like Pat?
We've been lucky to have some athletes that are that have been really strong at Brewster over the years. Pat's right up there with the best of them. He trains that way. Mentally, he's very tough. I mean, to compete at sports at a high level, you really need to have a strong mental toughness, and Pat, is at the top of that game as well.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. How is Pat been for you? Running the athletic department.
I mean, very simply put, it's very easy. He's simply a tremendous athlete, tremendous participant, runner. He follows a long line of successful runners. I think Coach nailed it right on the head. When you look at a course like Bowdoin Park, that he won the championship, good 5 to 10 seconds ahead of other people this past weekend. It's beautiful. So certainly we're proud of his representation. I mean, he's also participated in some events in track and field where he's actually been injured during the event, completed it, and has the scars to prove it. So we're certainly very proud of what he's accomplished and proud of his representation of Brewster High School.
Yeah, and at the the beginning of the season, his goal was to win the section title, and there were 4 really good runners in that race, all 4 of which I think are going to be all state at the state championship meet. And Pat strategically ran a wonderful race. He's peaking at the right time. He's followed the training since June to peak. You want to peak at the later meets of the season, and he did that beautifully. So we're hoping, he's hoping for a top 10 finish, which would be tremendous. I think a more realistic finish is top 20, but anything can happen at the state championship meet. So I do not count him out of anything, for sure.
Not at all.
So
not at all.
We're excited.
And then lastly, where do you see Pat's trajectory as he moves into his, after this season, into his senior year, his final year at Brewster High School? Where do you see him, kind of going?
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna, he's already started to garner some interest for colleges, and especially junior year is a big year for him. So hopefully, he'll do well at the state championships and go on to the Federation championships, which is the week after that, and then the Nike regional meets the week after that. So he's still got a few more weeks left of the season, and then we'll see. I mean, he's still mulling over what he wants to do for college and where he wants to go and everything. So that's to be determined.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Coach Scelia, and thank you, Mr. Berardo, for sitting down and having a conversation. We wish Pat the best of luck this upcoming weekend, and further weekends as he makes his way into higher up races.